Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Linda, and today I am making Panang curry. If you've been following along, you know that it's been raining outside, it's been cold and breezy. I've got 4 kids at home on winter break, and I thought today would be the perfect day to make the best comfort food that you could think of. It's great for a cold, rainy day. So it's really simple, so you better watch. Stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss this. So for this recipe, what you're going to want is coconut milk. Yes, this is a big thing of coconut cream. It's the same thing. If you could only find the cans of coconut milk, use that. This equals about 4 cans. This right here is Panang curry paste. They sell this now everywhere. You can get this at Safeway, at Walmart. It's easy to find. I got that one at my Asian market. And you're going to want some chicken breast. I'm going to use about 4 of them. But it doesn't really matter how many you use. You can use the whole thing. You could use 3, 2, 1. It really doesn't matter because the soup is the yummy, most delicious part of this recipe. Alright, and then over here, I just have a little bit of oil in the pan. And that's all you need for Thai Panang. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to slice up my chicken to get it ready for the pan. And it's pretty easy. When I do it, I like my chicken to be very thin sliced. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll just start with these 2. And what I do is I just slice it really thin. But it doesn't matter. You can do thicker slices if you want. This is just how my family prefers it. Really thinly sliced chicken breasts. So I'm going to go ahead and slice up 4 of these breasts and get them ready to go. 2 other ingredients you're going to need for this recipe is going to be a little bit of sugar, but we're talking a small amount, like that much. And you're also going to need fish sauce. If you don't have fish sauce or if you don't like fish sauce, you could eliminate this and use salt in its place. So I got the chicken already cut up really thinly and ready to go. Now let's go work on the base for the Panang curry. So I got my pot going and I just drizzled a little bit of oil, vegetable oil or canola oil, whatever oil you use, in the bottom of the pot. And this is how the curry comes. It's in a plastic bag. And then you have to open that bag, which my mom did prior, because she's a smart cookie. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take a heaping spoon of curry paste. Let me see. I'm kind of guesstimating. A heaping spoon of curry paste, like that. And we're just going to fry it until you can start smelling it in the air. Until it gets very aromatic in the house. So you can really start smelling the Panang right now. And I'm going to add my chicken to the Panang. Okay, so I stirred it up and just let it cook for a minute, not too long. The chicken is still raw. It's just starting to cook. It's still raw. But this is when I'm going to add my coconut milk. Alright, so my coconut cream solidified, so I gotta turn it in this way. I had to open up the whole container. Okay. Coconut cream will solidify like that every once in a while. It doesn't mean it's bad. It just happens. Usually it doesn't go like that, but you know, you never know. It's in a box when you buy it. Okay, so I have it going on medium heat. I'm going to let it go and cook up. And bring it to a boil. And then I'm going to simmer it for a while. Alright, so it's coming to a boil, and this is where I'm going to add my sugar. Just going to add a little bit of sugar. And, excuse my reach, a little bit of fish sauce. And I'm going to stir it up. And I'm going to let this simmer until it thickens just a little bit. It is a soup, so you don't want it to be too thick. But I'm just going to let it simmer until it thickens up a little bit. And when that happens, I'll bring it back. So here it is. It's all ready to go. It's nice and bubbly. One thing I did have to do, you want to make sure you taste it as you go. I ended up having to add a little more fish sauce and a little more sugar to get it to the flavor that I like. So I'm going to dish up a little bit of it and give you a sample and tell you what I think. Alright guys, so I got a little bit of it right here in my bowl. And I just poured a little bit of it on jasmine rice, which is how I recommend that you eat it. Mmm. This is perfect. This is perfect for a cold, rainy day. It tastes so good. It's got a little bit of sweetness. It's got a little bit of spice. And the flavors of the curry, it's perfect. I really highly recommend that you guys make it. Well, as you know, today's Friday, the 20th. Today is Friday the 20th. And usually I do my football picks on Thursdays. But because we're at the end of the season with football, we only have 2 weeks left. The games don't start till Saturday. So, for all of you that have stayed through this video up to this point, I say thank you. I'm going to go outside, going to sit down, and I'm going to do my football picks with you. Alright guys, so thank you to all you guys that are hanging out to hear my football picks. I know it's not the most popular thing in the world, but that's okay. If you're still here, you guys rock. So, we have 2 weeks left of football, which means that after this weekend, next weekend's the last. And I think me and Josh need to have a bet on it. When I had asked you guys previously, you guys said to throw like a cream cake or a cream pie. Whoever the loser is has to have one of their family members throw a cream pie in their face. I think that might be a good idea, so I'm going to go with that. But that won't happen until next week. I still have to talk to Josh about it. Alright. So, first game is Lions and Denver. I'm going to pick Denver. Second game is Raiders and Chargers. I'm going to pick the Chargers. The third game is Bills at the Patriots. I'm going to pick the Patriots. Fourth game is Rams against the 49ers. I'm going to pick the Rams because I have to. Texans at Buccaneers. I'm going to pick the Buccaneers. The Jags at the Falcons. I'm going to pick the Falcons. Ravens at the Browns. I'm going to pick the Ravens. Panthers at the Colts. I'm going to pick the Panthers. Bengals at the Dolphins. I'm going to pick the Dolphins. Steelers at Jets. I'm going to pick Steelers. Saints at Titans. I'm going to pick the Saints. The Giants at the Washington football team that shall remain nameless. I'm going to pick the Washington team. Cowboys at the Eagles. I'm going to pick the Eagles. Arizona at Seattle. I'm picking Seattle. The Chiefs at the Bears. I'm picking the Chiefs. And the Packers at the Vikings. I'm going to pick the Vikings because I think they want it bad enough. So that's it, you guys. Thanks for coming along with me. And I will see you next time.